Hi, AM. This is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com, and you're completing a TOEFL independent writing practice test. I'm getting ready to listen to it. I have the actual speaking rubrics right here. I'm getting ready to listen to your response. So, what you did is you actually wrote it out first, right? Which some students do. I think that's a great way to get used to the vocabulary and the grammar of English, and then you practiced it, and then you sent me the audio file. And currently on the TOEFL exam, your speaking is 24 points, right? And my goal and our private tutoring and also your practice by email is to help you get over 26. I think it's entirely possible you can do this. Okay, as it appeared on the TOEFL test on January 2021, the question is, do you agree or disagree with the following statement? To lead a happy life, one must like his or her job. So this is what you wrote out. Working hard for something we do not like is stressful and boring. That is why people should have a job they like to be happy in their life. Let's look at your first paragraph here. First, work, dissat- work dissatisfaction creates a lot of stress. For example, 5 years ago, I had a job as a pharmacist in one hospital which I hated the most because my boss was a horrible person who used to put everyone under the radar and bring him down. Therefore, that job stressed me out until I had insomnia and anxiety for 6 months. Eventually, I decided to quit that job before completing my contract. In addition, going to a job that I did not like every day killed my motivation and drive to excel or learn any skill. In fact, in my miserable job, I only did the bare minimum just to avoid getting fired. Okay, so I like this. You took time to really develop, I think, that first idea. I like how you referred to the job as a pharmacist at a hospital. And it looks like you're using some good vocabulary. You have some good sentence style. Okay, let's listen to your response now.
Hard for something we don't like is stressful and boring. That's
Okay.
why people should.
Now, because you got the period there, you need a little bit more of a pause there. Be careful of your pacing. So, working hard for something we do not like is stressful and boring. That's why people should have a job they like to be happy in their life.
Have a job they like. First off, work dissatisfaction creates a high level of stress.
Now, if you say first off, then I would say second of off, where you have in addition. First off, second off, or first of all, second of all.
For example, 5 years ago, I had a job as a pharmacist in one hospital, which I hated the most
Good.
because
I like that emphasis on hated. You strongly dislike that, and your tone conveys that attitude.
my boss was a horrible person who used to put everyone under the radar.
Who used to put, you need to pronounce that P with more air, who used to put everyone under the radar. I like that under the radar. This is what we call automaticity of language use. You're using some very natural sounding type vocabulary and grammar there.
Therefore, that job stressed me out until I had insomnia and anxiety for 6 months.
Okay.
In addition, going to a job that I didn't like every day killed my motivation and drive to excel or learn any skill.
You want to say to excel. So, in addition, going to that job that I did not like every day killed my motivation and drive to excel or learn any skill.
In fact, in my miserable job, I did only the bare minimum just to avoid getting fired.
I would probably say the way that you wrote it, I only did the bare minimum just to avoid getting fired. So, I think overall we have a good response here. Let me look at the rubrics one more time. Yeah, this is a tough one. I think overall I like the topic development you put into it, and I like that specific example that you took time to develop. I think that helps support the argument you're trying to make. I think your language use was also strong. You're using a lot of multisyllabic vocabulary words in there. You have good control, I think, over your sentence structure. Maybe just you just have some minor delivery issues in this response. I'm going to put you at about 24 to 26 points on this practice test. So if you didn't get the 26, probably some minor problems with delivery. So here, maybe some minor difficulties with maybe pacing. They're noticeable. Maybe some minor difficulties with tone, but overall, I think it was a good response.